tell me something that you heard in that video that just made sense to you or really stuck out to you. Something like from summarize
There is
something
a
for us?
time thing that is called neutrons, and it holds the nucleus so that it doesn't flow out, or then it's going to be hydrogen, everything.
Yeah.
The nucleus is here.
Yeah, I really appreciate how you said that. Yeah, it holds those protons together. And does anyone remember if the protons are all held together in the nucleus, what does that mean for the electrons? What do they do to the proton? Do you remember?
Well, they will go around it because the force, well, it's taking them, trying to push them all together. But there's something stopping them in between. They didn't notice that, but there must have been something stopping them in between. But they would go around that as far as they could to try and get nearer to like the nucleus and the proton.
Yeah, so the electrical force, do you remember how we talked about how positive and negative attract? So all those electrons flying around are negative, but they want to stay around because of the electrical force of the protons in the middle. They want to be near them. So they flow around. Remember how we got some magnets to hover a little bit? It's kind of like that. They'll go far, but they won't go too far because they want to stay close to those attractive protons. And the neutrons hold the protons together. They're like the glue. And if it's holding that, and that's holding that, that's what keeps it together as one little package. Maya, did you want to say more about what you heard in there? Anything more? Excellent. So does anyone remember the number? How many different combinations of protons, neutrons, and electrons?
118.
118. Did you guys see that cool chart too?
Yeah,
Everyone see that?
right there. We have one right there.
We do have one right there. Who knows what that's called?
Periodic table.
Yeah, periodic table of the
Elements.
elements. Excellent. So everything is made up of those. They have the same number of protons and electrons. But we're going to keep learning more in the next couple of weeks about what joins these things together. But it's really good for you guys to have an understanding of what this is. Remember, hydrogen. Why did he say it's good that there's something that holds the protons together? He said everything would all be hydrogen.
Yeah.
Why?
Because the nucleus.
Yeah, the nucleus holds it.
Yeah, the nucleus holds it. But if there's no, then that will go away, and then it'll be all hydrogen.
Yeah, because hydrogen is one little proton, one little electron. And if we want the world to be more than that, the neutrons have to hold together the proton.
So
that
there
more than
are
one
neutrinos
together.
right now.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Einstein. You did a really great job explaining that. I also want to go back, now that we have a better understanding.
Can I be the scientist?
Can you be the
What
scientist?
does my white coat on?
Oh, you do
I want to be the
very much
scientist. I
look
want to be
like
the football
you're running
scientist.
lap for the day. Excellent. Well, maybe if you pay attention during the next video, maybe you can share with us something that we learned. This is about how protons and electrons work in a lightning storm. We talked about it using the book, but sometimes the animation really makes it come to life and makes it
What?
easier for us to follow. So this is about the science of lightning and
Oh,
electrical
that's
storm.
holographic.
There we go.
The image is unmistakable. Lightning is one of the most incredible natural phenomena, and one that scientists are still learning about. It's a common occurrence during summer when the heat of the day is broken by strobing